The House Select Committee investigating the January the 6th, 2021 U.S. Capitol assault held its first primetime hearing on Thursday evening, detailing the findings of the panel's investigation and playing new video from closed-door depositions of members of former President Donald Trump's team and depicting the violence at the Capitol. Thursday's hearing was the first in a series this month that would highlight the findings of the panel's investigation about how Mr. Trump and his team tried to overturn the results of the 2020 election on multiple fronts. The following report takes a look at the key takeaways from the hearing.
7-part plan.
From the outset of the hearing until its conclusion, one name kept coming up: Donald Trump. At every turn, the committee's leaders highlighted the former president's role in the riots.
I say this to my Republican colleagues who are defending the indefensible. There will come a day when Donald Trump is gone, but your dishonor will remain. Finally, I ask all of our fellow Americans, as you watch our hearings over the coming weeks, please remember what's at stake. Remember the men and women who have fought and died so that we can live under the rule of law, not the rule of men.
An outside independent commission.
For his part, Committee Chair Benny Thompson accused Mr. Trump of attempting to stop the transfer of power, calling the January 6 rioters domestic enemies of the Constitution. The panel highlighted Mr. Trump's public statements claiming that the election was illegitimate, as well as his efforts within the administration to overturn the 2020 votes.
Donald Trump and his followers have adopted the words of the songwriter, "Do you believe me or your lying eyes? We can't sweep what happened under the rug. The American people deserve answers. So I come before you this evening, not as a Democrat, but as an American who swore an oath to defend the Constitution."
The committee also reviewed video never seen before by the public.
I am not allowed to say what's going to happen today because everyone's just going to have to watch.
As it played, tears flowed for Officer Dunn, who helped defend the Capitol, and Sandra Garza, the girlfriend of Officer Brian Sicknick, who died the day after the attack.
And that day, it was just hours of hand-to-hand combat, hours of dealing with things that were way beyond any law enforcement officer has ever trained for. And I just remember that moment of stepping behind the line and just seeing the absolute war zone that the West Front had become.
Although the panel has conducted more than 1,000 interviews as part of its investigation so far, 3 of those interviews with Donald Trump's daughter, Ivanka Trump, and son-in-law, Jared Kushner, have been of particular interest. Still, several of his allies have fought subpoenas, including House GOP leader Kevin McCarthy.
And let's be honest, it is a smokescreen for Democrats to push their radical agenda.
Last May, Senate Republicans blocked the creation of a non-partisan committee that would have given both parties subpoena power and delivered a report by the end of 2021. Instead, the House Select Committee's next hearing is next Monday, with several more this month.